Hello, students. Welcome to this session, which is going to be on content writing. And I'm Dr. Shyaonti Talwar, who is going to be taking you through this session. So, in this session, we are going to be focusing on these four major areas. We are going to first look at what is content writing. Then we are going to understand the basics of content writing. Then we're going to look at or just have an overview of the prevalent types of content writing. And finally, we're looking at what to bear in mind when we engage in content writing. So, coming to our first question, what is content writing? So, content writing is primarily the process of writing and presenting information, but the term is specifically used for the internet, for the web. So, we all know that reading now does not mean or does not imply merely reading a book or reading the newspaper. Most of us do our reading on digital in digital media, right? Either we read on the internet, or we are reading an ebook, or we are reading something on social media. So there's a lot of writing that is happening out there, but it is not merely in the form of books or the newspaper. That is not only in the form of paper, it is all digitalized, right? So content writing in this case specifically refers to writing and presenting information for the web or on the internet. And this information, this writing, this content can be presented in various ways. We have social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, right? Then there are blogs, then we have websites, and then you have digital media platforms where now most newspapers have taken to the digital medium, right? Because uh, the fashion of uh, getting a newspaper at home is now slowly becoming obsolete. You instead prefer to have the newspaper in your phone, right? So you have all these major newspapers who have their apps. So the moment you download the app in your phone, you get to read the newspaper, right? Primarily, there are a lot of platforms. There are a lot of digital platforms uh, on which content is presented and through which content reaches us. So we are going to have a brief overview of all the digital platforms, and then we are going to look at uh, some of the things which we have to bear in mind while engaging in content writing. So first of all, let us look at the types of web content, right? So the most common and prevalent type of web content where content writing is required is websites. Now, here, a website can be about a person or a company or a product or services, right? Or it can be a website of an organization which is into some kind of activity or some kind of an outreach program. And if you look at the website, you go to any website, you will see that there'll be a home page, there'll be an about page, then there'll be contacts, FAQs. It all depends on what the website is about. So here I'm going to give you examples of two websites. One is my own website, which is about a person, right? So you have this website where if you see, there's the name, then there's an image, and these are two lines that briefly speak about what I do. Not what I do, it's just a summary of my profile, and then you have all these things mentioned where this is the home page, and then this here you have creative activities, you have research activities, then you have ELT and pedagogy, that is teaching and training. Then you have over here blogs, right, where I write my articles. Then you have over here linkages. Linkages is who all I work for, which are the organizations that I'm associated with, and the kind of work I do. And finally, here I have gallery and media, which kind of contains all my pictures and videos and the YouTube talks that I do. In fact, this channel is also a part of that, right? So this is how a personal website is designed. Now, this particular thing and the things that come under this, these are different pages of the same website, right? So a website can have multiple pages, and these pages, each of these have content, right? So, and this content, the entire manner in which the content is structured is called the sitemap. So before you even start writing content, you have to first create the sitemap of the website, that okay, these are the things I need, and under each category I need certain more things, right? So for example, under creative activities, I might say performing arts, theater, poetry, dance, voiceover, whatever I do, right? Under research, it could be PhD work, or it could be research papers, it could be some field research which we have done. So, firstly, we have to make the sitemap, and according to the sitemap, then we have to decide okay, what is the content that requires to be generated or written for this particular website, right? So this was the sample of a personal website. Now moving on, here I have the sample of an Ayurvedic institute. It's like an academic organization, and here you can see that you have similar kinds of um, uh, kind of pointers or heads. So here you have about, then you have education, then you have webinar, then you have clinic, right? And you have shop, so probably they have products over here. And then you also have a place where you can enroll, so admissions, admission forms. So you have to actually, and here you see you have the logo and the branding, and here you have the introductory page. You can also have a feedback section. So this is a company website, or an organizational website, the structure of which, the sitemap of which, is going to be very different from that of a website which is on a person, right?